Hi everyone, my name's Ricky and I am the Design Angler Social Medias and Analytics, and today we are going to talk about Instagram. Now, I already know I made a video this week about the different types of spamming that you should avoid, but Instagram changed their algorithm, and what that means is that you could be doing Instagram completely wrong. There's a whole new list of rules that we have to follow, and let's just dive in and start. The more engagement a post gets in the first 60 minutes, the higher it is going to be on the top of the feed. So if you don't get a high interaction or engagement in the first hour, they won't show it at all. But there are rules to this. One different type of interaction that happens a lot is commenting, and something that's been really famous before is comment bots. What it is people would buy this kind of software, or sometimes a marketing agency would do it, where any photo that would pop up in this hashtag, people would comment something pretty generic called like nice or wow or great, something. And Instagram has found a way to stop that. You can now be called shadow banned. What shadow ban is when you have been banned, but you don't know it. So you can post as much as you want, everything's gonna seem fine and dandy, and Instagram doesn't show your picture at all. The second thing about commenting is that you are going to want to respond in less than 1 hour. If you do not, your engagement will go down because Instagram will not show your picture in the first parts of the newsfeed. So that's really a big thing. Maybe sometimes you can't respond to all the comments, and that's okay, but you want to respond to more than half of them, that's for sure. If you've got 3 comments and you respond to it, that's 6 comments. And that's a greater chance for you to reach the top in the newsfeed. For a comment to actually count, it has to be more than 4 words, and it should be less than 30. It should not be a long comment, but it should not be a super short comment where anyone can type it. In commenting last year, you could be part of something called a pod. And what that is a group of people would get together, and as soon as one person posted, then all this pod, everyone that's in the pod would go and comment and try to get higher engagement and get you first on the page and everything like that. If you belong to a pod, you want to stop immediately because you will get shadow banned. The second thing is you cannot edit your caption. You cannot edit absolutely anything as soon as you have the caption and you press post. If you use the wrong your, if you didn't put a comma, or if you missed an apostrophe, or you spelled something wrong, you either need to delete that photo completely or leave it. You don't want to edit it. If you do, Instagram takes that as spam and they will not show your photo. Next thing is hashtags. Hashtags are really important. Technically, you are allowed to use 30 hashtags, but do not do this at all. Instagram algorithm is now taking that into spam, and you cannot use the same hashtags over and over and over again. If you do, you are marked as spam, therefore you are shadow banned. For smart hashtag using, you want to do about, I think it's 5 to 8. Let's go, that's a safe number where you won't get shadow banned if you use different and unique hashtags each time. Really need to make sure that you use these hashtags very wisely. You want to have less than 10,000 posts per hashtag. The reason for this is if you use a hashtag that's very common, people will still use that hashtag and you will not be found in any of those searches, because in 3 seconds, you might post it, but in 3 seconds, 80 other people posted it, and now people got to go through 80 other photos to find yours, which it's just not smart. Another thing for hashtags that we found is that people are putting hashtags in the comments. Instagram is not counting those as hashtags anymore, so you do need to put them in the caption. And the last thing is use your Instagram stories. The whole point of Instagram in the beginning was to keep growing and growing and growing their audience, but their audience is already pretty huge, so they decided, what can we do better? They wanted to have more people on Instagram longer. An Instagram story has about 80% retention rate, which is pretty good for a social media story. And how they want you to do this is highlighting or pinning your stories to your main page. Another tip on your story is always make it very interactive, make it very easy to engage with, ask questions. There is a new feature of a poll. Do that. It's super fun. People really like seeing what other people think. Also add your location with one of those stickers. And when you do that, people who search for that location will see your story as long as it's got high engagement. That's the whole key to this new algorithm, is just making sure that this is actual, relatable, good content. And how people are deciding this is that if it's got engagement in the first 60 minutes. So as soon as you post, your first 60 minutes are crucial. So there you have it. Those are the new Instagram rules for this algorithm, and it can make or break your social media presence on Instagram. If you follow this, hopefully your Instagram followers will see more of your posts for a longer time. If you are shadow banned, that's something that you can always call us on and we can help you with this. If you have any more questions at all, please feel free to contact us, follow the link below, call us, come in, we love people. So yeah, happy posting!